Tower West blog. This is Chris Yee. I'm Tom Vassell.
Xylota. What's Sam Healy gonna play? Which one? Which one are you doing, Samothy?
Doing that one.
Boom, red 3.
So this
Summer.
that
Could that be a 4?
not. That's not good. I think this is good.
I think you're out of luck, yeah.
I've lost Xylota.
Now, Tuesday evening, before the convention starts proper, there's early registration. People can show up, wave at the camera, and say hello to us, and they can also come get their badges. Badges, baby. That says Chris Yee because I'm amazing.
Day one, not an empty table to be had.
So here we are in the Hot Games room, and it's pretty packed right now. Not too busy. There's, I think, a table empty back there somewhere, but it's hopping. Putting those player wanted signs to good use.
Game theory tables are set up, and they look great. And they have plenty of the hot games set up on there. We got Apiary, Life of the Amazonia. Oh, even there's a sticker on there that says, "Keep away. Keep away from Voidfall." I was close. Robot Quest Arena. Folks, if you've ever seen BattleBots, you've seen nothing like this, because this is much more fun. We see some folks here learning Dragon Span from Stone Manger Games. We have the Veil of Eternity.
In the Hot Games room, we have 2 copies of Veil of Eternity. People are still playing it here in the main gaming area.
From Arcane Wonders here, we got a nice 2 copies of the 8th Wonder of the World. It's me.
There's actually 2 open gaming rooms. This is the second one, just as full as the first one, as well as it's where you can participate in a qualifying event for the World Series of Board Gaming. So some of these folks we might just see in October.
10 o'clock here in the Rotunda, and we are doing our official meet and greet. That's right, folks, for the 2 for the price of 1, we are here to meet and or greet all these kind folks and these kind fellas, chatting with people. Z is signing dollar bills with his face on it, counterfeiting money in front of our very eyes. Roy is punching the sign. Tom is speaking with people, which is something I should be doing, and I instead am filming the happenings, the goings on here.
We got some big and impressive games going on here. First up is Nemesis over here.
They all play booth here, still showing off their stuff and selling. Mike has opened up his own booth over here, and Mike is selling autographed air. For $70 a pop, he seems to have a few takers. I'm gonna get in line and wait for this autographed air.
Cthulhu Wars. Do we still call them minis?
One great thing is you see all of the schedule of events written out over here on these signs, and even one Roy candidate is very excited about this event. As you can see right here, the food court closing at 7 p.m. That's very important to Roy. 7 p.m. food court closure.
This place is buzzing already. We got Trick Taking Game sign over there. Envoy HQ is back there.
A little behind the scenes here over here. Barn Made Games, they're setting up their barn. Companies here setting up the booths. We are setting up our booth as well, and you shall see it in all of its resplendent glory. And here we are, the finished, completed Dice Tower booth. Eric is putting the finishing touches over there, and we're ready to sell.
I'm just starting.
Finishing touches. Got our gorgeous sign here getting set up by one Michael DeLisio Esquire.
Yeah, I'm an expert. I almost majored in this in college, but I did end up minoring in it. Putting up signs is something that I have a real passion for.
Hanging up mirrors is my passion. It's something I can really see myself doing.
You know, there are more and less convenient times to be filmed for a blog.
Here's the completed sign. I don't want to say that my minor came in handy, but I don't know that I've seen a better
sign. As you can
constructed
see,
sign.
it's a miracle that
This is
despite all of
something
Mike's
that
protestations, we
really
actually got it done.
Shows all
It
of
was
the love
very
and
handy.
The
care.
completed sign, I put a lot of
Learning,
work and
school
love into
learning,
it. You can
put
really
to good
taste
use.
the sweat
Over
and
here,
feel the
Chris
tears.
and Z are doing that
I have done
hackneyed
that,
bit where they
repeatedly,
record while I
The
record.
sign is completed now, and I have put a lot of man hours as well as physical experience and torture into putting together the sign. And I want to dedicate this to my cousins from another mother.
Well, the booths are set up now, and you can see All Play still selling over there. And Arcane Wonders has showed up with Gap and this little Gap and this little treasure right here, World Wonders, for sale right here at Dice Tower West in the central atrium.
Thursday morning, and I'm here at the Ninja Star booth, and I'm pretty excited to have this booth here at Dice Tower West because I have actually ordered several games from Ninja Star's online store. So here's some trick-taking games that I've bought from them. Castle Builders, which is really, really solid. Pompier, which is a bit of an older game, but it's got a reprint. And then Trick of Fixer, which I have not actually played yet.
You can see that we've got everything set up on our side. Everything looks much better than it did yesterday. We got Texas Hold'em Zombies over there. This is the sequel to Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. The wall is starting to separate. Mr. Gorbachev has given in, and the vendor hall will be opening here in about a half of an hour. Oh! Foundations of Metropolis. Look at this. This is the Foundations of Rome that comes in a normal size box and takes up a normal size amount of time, size, space, table on the table. There's an exclusive look. It says right here on the side. It uses the words exclusive look for Chris Yee. I'm very excited about this. None of you can see this video footage ever. Here in the showroom, you can see all of the different shows that's going to be happening over the course of the convention here. That is not me. This is Thematic Trick Takers with Chris, and that's a very different Chris. Here you can see the game show happening over here. Very full crowd. The 10 most owned games with the words Duel, Board Game Geek. Number 7 will shock you.
Bonanza the Duel.
Ostia is a Japanese game that not a single person in the North American hemisphere had heard of before I talked about it. And there's a new expansion that is currently being kickstarted. And you know what? Look, we have a pre-production copy of Pirates. You know who doesn't have a copy of pre-production Pirates? Mike DeLisio. There are several thousands of these that are around, and yet none for Mike DeLisio.
I'm going to build boats.
He's building boats. I'm building heartache.
One of my favorite things about coming to a convention like Dice Tower West is getting to see some of the new up-and-coming stuff here. Mad Kala, a Wonderlands war game. Mr. James Hudson, you are responsible. You're responsible for this. People's wallets are gonna hurt.
Yeah.
How do you sleep at night?
You know, very cushy on $100 bills. That is not the case. We make board games, not video games.
You weren't a
Manny Tremblay is an incredible artist and designer. This is the year of Manny.
See, a table over there is just finished Hegemony, and a table over here is just starting Hegemony? I don't know how this game works, and so it looks like the setup is done, and yeah, we're about to start the teach. All right, first rule of Hegemony is you don't talk about Hegemony.
Here in the demo area, we've got a lot of publishers who are demoing their games, and I heard a rumor somewhere, it may have been a filthy lie, that somewhere in this room is a copy of Cascadero and Cascadito. If only I knew where to... Oh!
I think we might have something like that for
Wow! Here at the Bitewing demo area, and we got some people playing Cascadero over there. Please note who's not sitting it there. It's not me. I'm not playing it right now.
Thunder Road over here. Everyone's driving the wrong way. They should be driving this way. Reset the game, guys. Reset the game.
Our premier sponsor, All Play Games. This is their booth, which always looks fantastic. And, oh, no problem. As a matter of fact, you're a featured player in the Dice Tower vlog, and now it's been ruined. Thanks, Chris. Here you got Joe showing off a game of Sail. Hey, oh, wait, I didn't get your facial expression. That was really good. You did it twice exactly the same way. Sail, a two-player cooperative trick-taking game that apparently myself and Mr. Chris Yee are going to be taking part in a tournament of at some point.
That's me.
And you ruined it again, Chris. Thank you.
The other premier sponsor here at Dice Tower West is Arcane Wonders. They have a copies of World Wonders, several Dice Tower Essentials, the playmats even for Furnace. Oh, over here is Julie Ahern. She's actually the co-host of the Dice Towers at the Table podcast.
Get out.
Like, out. You listen to Julie. Here at the booth, we are selling all of these promos, all these items from previous year Kickstarters, and you can see people are lined up. We've got Sam Healy on the register, all the different puzzles here and everything. And over here, we have a table set up so we can do some gaming. We've got Roy doing his live Last Light. I've heard of this game.
Be careful, I do have some expansion stuff.
Whoa, whoa. Woo!
Hey, Tom, have you seen Joey anywhere? He's supposed to be working the booth. He's been gone for like an hour and a half. He just doesn't seem to be where he's supposed to be.
Over here you can see the demo area. There are banners with all different companies, Red Raven Games, R&R Games, Smirk and Dagger on the back over there. And these are demo tables where people can try out some of the stuff. Some of the stuff is available now. Some of the stuff is coming out to Kickstarter soon. Mike DeLisio has found something intriguing to him. For All Mankind, explore the solar system.
I'm intrigued by this cover.
Blow up your friend.
I do see a ruler on the board, though, and that I'm not so sure about that.
Oh.
I love the look of this.
So Lucky Duck showing off Flamecraft. I saw Anunnaki being shown off, Rats of Wistar, and then lots of new companies, new games that people haven't even heard of. Gordon Dice here showing off Windmill Valley, for example, one that I'm personally very, very interested in. I'm going to play with the gears. No one shall tell me that I cannot play with the gears. Nobody is the wiser. Isn't that right, Mike?
I didn't hear what you said.
There were no other witnesses. I need to take you out back. I don't want to alarm you, but I have heard tell through the grapevine that we're in the midst of a trick-taking renaissance. We have some fantastic trick-taking games on display here, ready to be played. I'm going to try and do my best Mike DeLisio impression here and say, it's a trick-taking revolution. We also have the non-assuming, yet incredibly important creator of the well-known Taylor's Trick-Taking Table YouTube channel, Taylor Rayner. And on top of that, he's no longer just Taylor Rayner of Taylor's Trick-Taking Table. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.
Both.
He is a published designer of several games, including the upcoming game, Sears Catalog.
Look at that.
Let's get it with the picture of the creator and the creation. Oh, look at that.
And this is just personal use.
This is for the Dice Tower.
No, just for
Yeah, Mike just watches this on
That's
his own
correct.
later.
This is for me. Here at the booth, we see the illustrious, the wonderful, the magnificent Paula Deming. Thank you for coming over here.
Oh my gosh, you're so welcome. I came just to be complimented in this way, so
Exactly.
thank you.
Now, the more important Jason Levine, the gaming machine.
No, Paula's more important. You can continue doing the cool interview.
He's got Blake here, who is basically his hype man. He should be wearing a clock right now. We got Flava Flav in the house.
What theme leads you into the impressive movie star?
Jason is showing Paula a video of him doing karaoke and singing along to. I feel terrible.
Have you ever had private karaoke? I'm so jealous.
So I'm here at the QT Games booth looking at this new one that'll be coming to Kickstarter later, Midnight Guardians. Now, Bob, you're the creator and the artist, the illustrator for all of this. Now, you said that you previously had been in the prototype hall in years past.
This was in the prototype room last year. I got a lot of good feedback while I was there. I loved the prototype room, and there's some great designers in there. But I love the ability to have a banner here and have a lot of foot traffic here.
Game Theory tables over here with a very high-tech looking booth. So high-tech that one might even say that the tables are alive. Is this really a screen? Game Theory table. Activate table mode.
Hello.
It's rocking. D&D Beyond you can bring up. You can play and set up dungeons and do all sorts of wildness over here. Over here in this room, the mini event room, ready, set, spaghetti. I'm sorry, ready, set, bet is going on over here. Multiple copies of the game being played all at once. Tom announcing, Eric announcing, Tom rolling, everybody betting.
I move the horses.
Yes, Eric, for the good people, demonstrate how a horse moves. Here we can see the poker chips and the playmat of the deluxe edition. Mr. D-Claire, when you first invented horse racing, did you ever think it would become a worldwide board gaming phenomenon?
It was all in the plan.
Friday, so we're joined by the weekend goers, our 3-day passers. Things are getting a little more crowded, but still lots of good games hitting the table. Ooh, speaking of good game hitting the table.
Orongo! I got 10 over here. A 2. Oh, Rapa Nui. Rapa Nui. There's a few more specialty rooms you can see here. Blood of the Clock Tower is sponsored by magicians, gamblers, and drunks. There's also board gamers. It's the social deduction room, including Mateo's Monastery. Ooh, look at the circular seating configuration, the most evil of all seated configurations.
If you remember, folks, and let's be honest, you certainly remember my most anticipated game of 2024 because hundreds of thousands of you saw that video. Did you see it, Kellen?
Yep, I watched it.
That's great.
5 times.
Cascadero. Look at the board. We're not going to focus on the scoreboard. Who was blue?
I've got a lot of blue pieces in front of me, so I'm assuming.
Let's take a look here at Blood on the Clock Tower, how to lie to your friends and keep them. You can see a large, very large group over here, kind of being facilitated, led out over there. This seems like a really cool event if you're interested in this, and a nice different way to use this really big showroom area.
I understand, as members of the IRG, the official reviewers, you cannot give a strong rating after one play. But are you comfortable giving first impressions?
A trash game for garbage people.
Okay.
What
Put
journalism?
that on the box, Kyle. Put that on the box.
No, I loved it. Like it's got like all that great like route building, blocking players, like a lot of pizza games have. It's good.
Kinesia redoing the Through the Desert, Blue Lagoon thing. Really liked it.
The track here is good for people who like roll and rights or sort of combo clever moves. It was very tight and it's over in the right length.
Oh, those are great thoughts. And, you know, myself being part of a actual reputable review channel, I don't feel comfortable giving first impressions on camera.
Another specialty room you see this year, the TCG room, sponsored by Night and Day Games, their local game store out here in the Vegas Valley, down in the town square area. You can see that, so Night and Day is supplying all the stuff over here. Say hi, Grant. That's Grant. And this is TCGs, as I understand they are, trading and cards and games, including the recently released Star Wars Unlimited. You like games? Look over there. That's a game. Over here, totally a game. Yeah, I'm really good at identifying games. What is this? Some sort of game? A 5-player race of heat. And something you might notice here, even though Tom always prides himself on having really cool upgrades. Oh, Tom, do you have all of this? How can you even tell when you're done with the race if you don't have the 3D finish line? This is absurd. Oh, the weather? You think it doesn't live on top of a 3D garage? You're wrong, Tom. You are wrong. I might not have had enough sleep, but you are wrong. This is like the beacon. Come.
Full merchandise.
That's wild.
Not selling.
You're not selling because you follow rules. Well, and you got branding on your shirt there.
Yeah, we have our board game group, Bad Boys.
The Bad Boys of Dice Tower West.
Getting set up for our flea market. Pretty exciting event for a lot of people. Putting them into enticing piles that people cannot resist. Some are even saying, make me an offer I can't refuse.
This here is a woman who understands my organizational heart.
Sam Healy here, filming, asking people to pull his finger.
I have found my booth. Carnival Zombie, Oathsworn. Yes, please.
Some have shelving.
Look at Mike DeLisio, always hunting games, looking for deals. The man can't contain himself.
Getting some new goodies, adding things to the shelf of opportunity. Is that what we're going with these days? Oh, kids.
The front of the line. What time did y'all get here?
Just after 7.
Just after 7?
Yeah.
Not bad. All right, well worth it for the first spot. Wrapped well around the corner.
All right, the people are coming in. They're letting them in somewhat slowly because we don't want it to be overly crowded.
I think my favorite thing is them selling the game bags out here at the end for when you exit. Did you ever buy? We got you. Lots of people, including Jason.
This is really Joey's.
Bye, Jason.
You never know what type of vagrants you'll be coming across.
I know, they're all over the place, and most of them have cameras, and they're filming people without their permission.
Forget Kickstarter, this is where you want to be. An all-in pledge of Oathsworn for $10. I will take it. Thank you so much. That's very generous of you.
I'm afraid it's already gone.
Oh, okay. $20.
Ooh, wait, 20?
Look at this. I mean, there's Galaxy Trucker. Nobody's perfect. That's okay. Big Bang Theory. Make your own Opoly? Ooh, I could make that about donkey juice. Plus, that guy's in here too. How you doing, buddy? He waved at me. I don't think you caught that. Never mind. It's awkward. Okay, bye. Now, we don't want to point fingers, but it does take a special kind of person to have not one, but 2 copies of Broom Service. 2 copies of Broom Service. How do you sleep at night?
It's such a great game.
$40 for both of them. Both. That's 2. This is print and play money. This is how it's done. You take this, I take this.
How much is that?
I win. 80.
Oh,
80
you don't.
for 1.
Act natural. More natural. Act natural. We can see here a first look at Vegetable Stock, the new printing of this game that I have been championing like a champion. Look at this Cuphead spaghetti noodle arm style cartoon drawings.
Playing some Heroes of Land, Air, and Sea. This was Troy's game to pick for us to play. He backed on the Kickstarter to play games with me, and for some reason, he picked me to play games with. But we were playing some Heroes of Land, Air, and Sea. The humans are over here encroaching on my land, but I'm encroaching on Troy's land, so I feel kind of bad about that. But what is it? What are you pointing at?
Yeah.
What are you pointing at?
My warrior.
That's rude. Anyway, Heroes of Land, Air, and Sea.
Here at the CGE booth, they have several copies of Kutna Horror left. The last copy of Lost Ruins of Varnak, the expansion, completely sold out. So they've been having a good convention here. They have multiple tables where they are demoing Kutna Horror and showing off this very...
Get out.
Okay. This here is cool. The Lord of the Rings room. A whole dedicated chamber to the hunting of the ring, the destruction of Sauron, and all the other things that go along with it. I believe this right here is called War for Arrakis. And then this one over here is Lord of the Rings, Star Wars Rebellion. Take a look at this.
Another Nazgul down?
Isaac, we really enjoyed Expressions. This is your next upcoming game here.
Yeah, so this is Effortless. It's a lightweight worker placement. You're going to place one of these, take the card, and then at the end we're going to score our cards and these.
Okay.
Get out.
It's midnight here, and you can see that the crowds are still going well, but there's many, many more open tables. So yeah, late night is not a bad place to be, as well as early in the morning. You'll have plenty of room. A little more quiet in the area.
Here we are at a must stop when in Las Vegas for the Dice Tower West convention. Tom is thoroughly wrong. trying to tell people that this is not a fantastic burger place.
Tom is wrong.
Luscious.
Mike
Delicious.
tried to disparage me because I order stuff off of the not-so-secret menu.
Saturday is slam-packed with everybody playing all kinds of different exciting games. All sorts of stuff going on. We got Dwellings of Eldervale, Dead Reckoning, So Clover, and some Thunder Road. Just all sorts of exciting games going on all over the place. We're having tons of fun. Oh, After the Empire. Nice.
Right now, we are preparing ourselves mentally, physically, intellectually for our part in the sail tournament.
Mike DeLisio has bumped the table and ruined the map. The map that Taylor worked super hard to put together.
That's a strategy, Chris. It's a strategy.
Oh, got it. Okay, while we're at it.
There we go.
Here we go.
I feel my imminent demise.
You haven't even started yet.
You three died at the same spot on the board.
Now, you are a very experienced sail player, is that correct? You have played hundreds of hours in preparation for this.
Nope. Just learned today like an hour ago.
How about you, Caleb? Yeah. You went to the Sail Olympics already, right?
Oh, of course. I had played 2 weeks ago for the first time, the tutorial, and that was my experience before being pulled over. So, of course, I went to the Olympics every year, yeah.
All right, congratulations on just absolutely destroying Mike and myself.
In this game are many things. Things that you must put in rings. It's not so simple, don't be fooled. Each ring has a secret rule. Rule for things that go in or out. That's what this game is all about.
Anyway, I'm more interested in these. So, hey look, panda. Ooh, let's look at the pandas.
We are about to do the top 10 overrated games. Actually, it's top 5. I should change the slide real quick. I'm gonna sit over there and run the PowerPoint, right there.
All right, here we are at the Dice Tower West. Look at the power I possess. Yes. Everybody cheer if I'm your favorite member of the Dice Tower.
For me, one of the highlights of the demo area is being able to meet Mr. Johan Louvet himself.
Hi.
Hello, thank you for coming all the way out from France just to meet me.
Yes, exactly.
I feel very honored. And you explained to me Temple Code here, a deduction game you're working on where you're trying to learn if different cards match up statues based on whether you line up these arrows with the dots or not. And then also, this one here, Chronologic.
Yes, Chronologic. It's a game I made with Fabien Gridel, which is my co-designer on Turing Machine. And as you can know, we love deduction game. And we make another game, but this time there is a theme in the game because you have to solve a mystery. And in the box there is a lot of different story. And your goal is not to solve a puzzle, is to answer some question of a story. I think the game will reach America in Gen Con, and we hope you love it.
All right, looking forward to it. Thank you so much, Johan.
Thank you.
You're making fun of my people as they're shuffling.
Tell me you're an alien without saying you're an alien.
These cards are slippery, okay?
Where the whole booth is just winding down, the kind of last few sales here. We've made it through a lot of the merchandise, which has been fantastic. The customers have been wonderful. All the support that we've been getting, it's been so nice. And now we're off to just kind of pack it up with all the boxes back.
Get out.
Okay. All right, what has been your favorite part of Dice Tower West?
This is my first year at Dice Tower West, and what I've loved most is the ability to learn new games and have a teacher and other players just join in.
Play whatever you want. The library's huge. The whole point of the hobby is to play games, and I love the fact that there's 2 really big ballrooms.
I love how friendly everybody is. Everybody here is so friendly.
It's really easy to just jump into a game if you don't have anything going on.
There's something for everyone.
I mean, new people play with new games and just make new friends.
Great people, great games, and the 10-player Cthulhu Wars game.
Make new friends. We've come and seen friends that we've seen from 5 years ago. Everybody has been welcoming and kind and willing to teach if I didn't know how to play a game. Meeting all sorts of new people.
Bumping into an old college friend from 20 years ago. Haven't seen him since then.
You're constantly finding new things.
It's a lot more chill. You get to know a lot more people.
Getting to play all the games that we have been wanting to play, but haven't been able to either find or
don't own.
Thousands of games to choose from. Oh, I've been wanting to play this forever.
Definitely the library. The trick-taking tables are awesome. You get to play these little games from all over the world.
It's not necessarily good for your wallet when you decide to buy them all, but it's super fun.
It's been all the people I've got to meet here, people that I've seen on YouTube, friends that came from other places.
Everyone's been super friendly and engaging. All the cool cats.
The staff and the Dice Tower team is such a great resource.
Getting to share in the things that we love together.
And I love the Ready Set Bet tournament. That is just such a blast.
I really love teaching games, so I come out as a demo and it's amazing.
Being able to demo games and try new games that are in development.
The prototype room, you get to try games that nobody's ever seen before.
Panels, shows, definitely can't miss those.
I laughed so hard, my stomach ended up hurting.
There were people of all ages here, and everybody was smiling and happy.
It was really fun to get to know the staff and the publishers.
The Hot Games room was great. All the exhibitors were great. I like seeing what people are playing. I like giving them a little thumbs up when I see something that I like.
The flea market and also teaching.
Going to the flea market because we always come away with more games than we anticipate.
This is the place to be. It's like the weekend of gaming that you always want to have, but don't always get to have.
It's just been a great experience.
The library is so well organized. There's an online website where you can check out all the different games that they have available.
Chris, ask me what my favorite part of Dice Tower West is.
What is your favorite part of Dice Tower West?
Monique and Naveen.
So it's Sunday, it's 3 p.m. There are still tons of people here playing games. You can tell that basically all the tables just about are still full. But over here, the vendors, they're just wrapping up, putting everything away. We finished up our booth ourselves.
And I want you to see the Dice Tower booth. It's pretty much gonzo. We've got, this is the Dice Tower booth. And we've got our palette that has been lovingly constructed by yours truly and Z Garcia. I don't think you'll ever see a lovelier palette.
You got Game Theory over here. They've still got a few things to go, of course. They got big furniture pieces, and then everybody else is wrapping up as well. So that's Sunday. The games do continue.
Tom is feeling the end of the con blues. Nope, now he's got a Pepsi. He is back.
Sponsored by
full strength.
I wish we were sponsored.
I know, right?
All right, yes, we're done. Thank you for coming. Adios. If you came. If you didn't come, then whatever. But we'll see you at Dice Tower East.
Yeah. Joey, say something foolish.
Something foolish. Are we done?
Meeting all the great people. I met Mike, I met Thinker Themer, and that was about it.
You're dead to me, Robert.